Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised we didn't spin there, man. Alright guys, it's CK here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3 for a review of the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Now, this just came in Friday's Forzathon and I'm very glad to see it back in a Forza game because it's one of my favourite 911 variants of all time, and there's actually a new GT2 RS coming out pretty soon, so it's pretty good timing for this thing to come back into the series. So we're going to go ahead, take it out of the roads of Australia today and see what it is like. Sounds pretty nice. Now this thing is actually packing a twin turbo 3.6 litre flat 6, obviously in the rear of the car. That is the definition of a 911. And it pumps out 611 horsepower, so that makes it the most powerful 911 to date until, as I said, the new GT2 RS, which I presume is going to have a bit more power. It also pumps out 516 foot-pounds of torque, and it gets from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and in the game it has a top speed of 209 miles an hour. Now it's not the heaviest car and it's not the lightest car by any means. It actually weighs 3,020 pounds, which over here in Scotland and the UK is 1,369 kilograms. So it's relatively okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it could be a little tiny bit lighter, scraping the bumper on that Fiesta there. Sorry mate, but the one thing I like about this car is the interior. Now, the seats, I know you really can't see them right now, but they're all red, which is awesome. We've got red highlights on the steering wheel, we've got the EK approved stripe on the steering wheel, because I love cars with that. Just makes you focus more and just lets you know where the car is going to be actually placed. And the traditional Porsche, we have got a lap timer clock right in the centre of the dash. But this is the thing with this car though, I don't think it's the best car to take for lap times because it's pretty scary. Not scary in terms of like, oh my god, I'm going to die in terms of power wise, but it's just that 911 thing that has the actual engine over the back, so it likes to pendulum from time to time. But that's kind of like the Achilles heel for any 911, but the best one in the game so far for keeping the rear end in check is probably the new GT3 RS, because that thing was stable all the time in which I drove it. But the likes of like the old 911s, as you've seen in one of my videos, they do like to spin around on you. But this thing's kind of like a mix of the two. It wants to go, as you can see right there, but you can easily control it, which is very, very nice to know, because you don't want a freaking 611 horsepower freaking 911 going right into a tree. Now the things that mark it out as a GT2 RS is obviously that carbon bonnet right there and the big wing. Now it's not the biggest of wings in the world that I've seen. Other Porsches have bigger wings, but it's still pretty damn sizable, man. But I've just added this cool little design to it. Hats off to the guy that actually made it. It looks very, very cool indeed. Anyway, we're going to put our foot down right now, head along the coast road in this. There you go, we might be doing a big circle on ourselves, but bugger it. That does sound good though, man. I mean, Porsche have their distinctive sound. I've said this before. They have that distinctive sound. Ferrari has that V8 high-pitched growl booming. Lexus has the V10 sorted out with the LFA. And so does Porsche actually with the Carrera GT, but you get what I mean. The flat 6 in 911s is instantly recognisable. So another reason why I like this car is that the normal GT2 was featured in Need for Speed Undercover. Now, it was Rose's car, one of the bad guys, but the way she done it up, oh my god, it looked good. It was in black with sort of red highlights like this, but the trim basically was all red, if you know what I mean. Like, the outlines of everything was all red, which was fucking awesome, man. So I might see if I can find a design on Forza if someone's made it, but this is the best one I've seen so far. It looks very good, but anywho, let's see if we can take this corner sort of flat out. 140 odd mile an hour around there wasn't too bad. This is going to be the scary one. Come on, let that wing do its work. Okay, there's the traditional 911 understeer. Now I know this might sound a little bit crazy, but it doesn't feel as fast as it should be. Now, let me know in the comments, guys, do you think it's quite fast feeling, or do you think it should be a bit faster? Because, I don't know, just with 611 horsepower, I expect it to be a bit more brisk. But that's just me, because that's the thing, we've got like the 918 now in Forza and stuff, so I'm constantly comparing it to other Porsches, and it's kind of not fair, because this thing was brilliant back in its day in 2012 in terms of speed and everything, but yeah, I don't know, I just wish it was a little bit more sprightly. I'm not calling it slow by any means, but yeah, comparing it to other cars, it is a wee bit less on the performance side. Right, here we go, into 5th gear. Not the most sort of escalated volume ever going through that tunnel, but still sounds beastly. Right, so we're in the city, we may as well give it a little bit of a fling, see how well it does at drifting. Previous experience with 911s, they are okay, but yet again they have that twitchy factor about them. And they kind of want the front end to kind of get back in line, so... Oh god, there's a tight freaking gap right there. That's what she said. How old am I, seriously? How old? But that'll never die, that. Seriously, that'll go on to the end of time. That's what she said. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised we didn't spin there, man. Okay. This thing might be a little bit better than I expected. Third gear. Oh, aye, we can hold a lot better drifts in this car compared to some other Porsches. Even a GT4 can't hold freaking drifts like this without spinning. Oh, I'm liking it. I am liking it. So we'll give the little S drift section a go. Ooh, yes, it definitely delivers the power more at the higher bit of the rev range. Ooh, yes, and it kind of responds well to getting on and off that throttle in terms of drifting, man. It's one of them sort of cars, because some other ones you can just mash it and then that's you complete, but with this, kinda need to watch yourself. Okay, it's pendulumed on me and I've get crashed right into a Mercedes. 2 Mercedes actually. Thank you. So a quick sum up on the GT2 RS. If you're looking for a fun car just to attack some like B-roads and everything, this is perfect for you, honestly. I mean, it's just got the right amount of power. It's not Larry mad, if you know what I mean. You can control it if you know what you're doing, and yeah, it's a general fun car. Thank you, Anna, for interrupting me yet again. And if you want to stand out from the crowd as well, then this is one of the rarest 911s out there, so definitely give it a look, guys. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, then a like always does help out the channel. Thank you very much for the support of recent. Really do appreciate it, and I love yous all. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in my next video.